So hello and welcome to this video. My name's David Thorne and you're watching David's Videos. It was the third game of the 2019-2020 Bundesliga season today. Borussia Dortmund played Union Berlin away in Berlin and the game finished 3-1 Union Berlin. Okay, so let's have a look at the lineup. Up front we've got Paco Alcacer. On the left, Julian Brandt. He actually got to start this game. In the centre, Marco Reus. On the right, Jadon Sancho. And in midfield on the left was Thomas Delaney, and playing on the right today was Julian Weigl. Axel Witsel obviously wasn't playing today due to him having an injury. In the defence, on the left, Hakimi, then followed by Mats Hummels, then followed by Hakimi, and then on the right hand side, Lukas Piszczek. And in goal, our number one, Roman Bürki. On the subs bench there was Dan Axel Zagadou, Dahoud, who later came on for Thomas Delaney, Mario Götze, Guerrero also later came on, Nico Schulz. Bit of a shame that he didn't play. Would have liked to have seen him get at least a few minutes. Marius Wolf as well. Marcel Schmelzer, Jakob Brun Larsen and Marvin Hitz. So the beginning, the first few minutes were pretty good. Borussia Dortmund showed that they were moving the ball around, but nothing fantastic. Union Berlin were also there showing that they were dangerous for Borussia Dortmund. After the 10th minute, Subotic then got a cross from Lentz to the back post, where he then had a header. It wouldn't have gone in, but it was a good chance for him, and Bürki was also there to catch the ball if it was. But it just showed that Union Berlin quickly were actually pretty dangerous. After 20 minutes, Borussia Dortmund had 83% ball possession, which is a little bit, well, it's a lot more than the last game. So I think the last game they had like 70% or something ball possession. But I know that Lucien Favre is always happy with like 70% anyway. Okay, Marco Reus had a nice long ball from Akanji into the box. It was pretty much like a first touch thing. The ball went flying over the goal, and it was never gonna go in. But it was a good attempt, and it would have been a cracking goal for Marco Reus if it had have gone in anyway. Okay, then after that, Union Berlin then received a corner kick, which is actually, when you look at the replay and the slow motion footage, you see that it shouldn't have actually been a corner kick. It should have been a goal kick because Union Berlin actually had last contact of the ball. But hey, that's another discussion for video assistants and whether they should check this after the goal to see whether, who knows. That's just something that is down to the referee, and you can't change this type of stuff. Anyway, they received a corner kick. And from what it seems, this was a well-rehearsed. It looked like they knew that if they were going to score a goal against Borussia Dortmund, it was going to be with a set piece, a free kick, or a corner kick. And it's exactly what they did. The Marius Butler, I don't know, he scored with a well-rehearsed corner kick and a shot from the 16-metre area. Yeah, lovely goal. What more could you have done? Well, Akanji actually probably could have committed himself a little bit more to like throwing himself at the ball, whereas it seemed like he kind of just like turned himself away from the ball so he didn't get hit. If he'd probably actually put himself towards the ball, he probably would have stopped it. I'm kind of guessing actually, but I'm not a trainer, so yeah. 3 minutes later, Mats Hummels showed his class by kicking the ball with the outside of his foot, and that ball just went straight to Julian Brandt. Julian Brandt passed it on to Marco Reus. Marco Reus then saw Jadon Sancho out in the right wing, passed it to Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho saw Paco was in the middle, gave a precision pass into the centre of the box. Paco put the ball in the back of the net with a nice little tap, as he does. All right, this is a typical Marco Reus, Jadon Sancho, Paco Alcacer combination, and everyone thought fantastic. It's 1-1 after three minutes. Now the goal festival can begin by Borussia Dortmund. They've had that first goal, which is then there to wake them up, but it didn't seem to happen. Well, the goal festival anyway. In the first half, Borussia Dortmund, after 1-1, seemed pretty strong. They seemed like they were actually going to do something, but nothing actually materialised from it. They had shots, they had tries, but there were just no goals there. And then later on, in the first half, Thomas Delaney then decided to jump up and hit heads with another player, and you could see the blood all over his face. He later got substituted then at half-time for Dahoud. Anyway, first half ended 1-1, which was all right. Come out to the start of the second half, and then both fans at each end decided to then light up the stadium with the pyrotechnics and also fill the sky with smoke. The referee then paused the game for however long he decided to do it, a minute or so, I don't know, 2 minutes, until the smoke went away. It's a shame that stuff like that happens, but comment below to tell me what you think about it, because I just think it's a little bit silly actually. I don't like to say that Akanji had a bad game, but I think that he didn't have the greatest of games. Okay, the other 10 players also didn't have a very, very great game. They didn't seem to be motivated, but I think Akanji, there were times where he wasn't having a good game. Maybe he was just having a bad day. I think the second goal, he could have committed himself even more. He was a little bit dazed and confused, but maybe he was just having a bad day. Don't know. Anyway, all round you could see that there was like a lack of speed, a lack of motivation from the whole of the Borussia Dortmund team. Was it the fans inside of the stadium that were then off-putting the Borussia Dortmund players? Was there something in the hotel before? What is there something that's happening in the background? Because, or was it the heat? I don't know, but you know, there was something missing from the players today, which you kind of noticed. None of them looked happy. None of them looked like this eager, fun, filled 11 players that were on the pitch all wanting to play together. It just seemed that there was something missing. Anyway, Union Berlin went on to score another 2 goals in the second half. The game finished 3-1. Borussia Dortmund got beaten by Union Berlin. They never seem to be able to win within inside of 90 minutes against Union Berlin. Maybe this is Borussia Dortmund's problem. Maybe every single time they play against a team that has been promoted, they've got to lose, just like they did against Düsseldorf last year. Who knows? Okay, Axel Witsel obviously was missing in this game. Did that have something to do with it? I believe that he has a great deal to do with the speed and the way that Borussia Dortmund plays. It seems always that Axel Witsel is the one that receives the ball, and the other players, they tend to know where to go because of him, and he's the one starting the play. And was that missing today? I don't know. Do they need someone else that creates these plays? I'm not a trainer once again, so tell me what your comments are about that in the comments below. Otherwise, that's it. I'm not really much of a fan of doing this type of stuff, but well, I thought, well, just for the sake of creating a video about the game, I'll do this for a change. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you've watched this far, tomorrow Borussia Dortmund's under-23 team are playing at home against Fortuna Düsseldorf second team. Yeah, so I'm going to be attending that. Hopefully get some footage. Hopefully get some goals on film and on disc. And yeah, we'll see how that goes tomorrow. Anyway, once again, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, tap that bell icon so you get notified of when I upload a new video. Otherwise, thank you very much for supporting my channel. You're fantastic. Right, see you in the next video. Bye.